Hello everyone, this is Wabash Plain Dealer reporter Nick Van Hees bringing you tomorrow's headlines. If you're not familiar with tomorrow's headlines, it's basically a sneak peek at what will appear on the print edition of the Plain Dealer for Wednesday, April 9th, especially what will be on the front page and on the sports page. Our first front page article in tomorrow's paper is one I wrote as a secondary article to go along with the one that was in today's paper, in which I reported that several farmers who own property along the Wabash River south of downtown stopped by the Wabash County Commissioners meeting Monday morning with some concerns about the flooding in their area, which they were concerned was caused by the mining operations of West Plains Mining. But then today, West Plains Mining President Will Woodward stopped by the Plain Dealer office to give his side to the story, and he gave some data to show that his operations are not causing the flooding, and he said he has all the necessary DNR permitting. So he wants to work with the farmers and communicate better with them to make sure they know that he is not doing anything to increase the flooding risk on their land. Our next story is from reporter Eric Seaman about a spring break bash at the Honeywell Center today. It's an annual event, and many children from the area came to the Honeywell Center to roller skate and partake in an art project. And then tonight they'll be watching Despicable Me 2 at Eagles Theater. Next story is another one I wrote about the Disabled American Veterans van, which was given to Wabash County last November. I spoke with Herb Mullen, who is the DAV coordinator, and he said the van is running well. It's been used a lot and has racked up about more than 10,000 miles since they got it. And it's an opportunity to provide free transportation for local veterans to their doctor's appointments across the county and also across the state, as it goes as far as Fort Wayne and Indianapolis on a regular basis. Our next front page article comes from Peru Tribune reporter Eric Stoth about Mississinewa cleanup. In Miami County, they're using correctional offenders to improve the Mississinewa Reservoir, and it's saving the park about $70,000 each year to use the free work of the prisoners instead of paying for that. And then to go on with that, I did an article about the Salamone Reservoir, which is hosting a cleanup day around the Nature Center there, and I spoke with Nature Center manager Teresa Rohde about this, and she talked about the importance of volunteers and said there's a lot of areas around the Nature Center that need to be cleaned up after the harsh winter. As for our sports page in tomorrow's Plain Dealer, first story is from sports reporter Justin Shockey about Northfield boys basketball coach Mo Smedley, who's retiring after 35 years of coaching. Smedley spent the past 10 years coaching in Northfield. He previously coached at Marion, where he won a state championship. And then he also coached at Manchester High School, and he is a member of the Manchester High School Hall of Fame as well. And then the second sports story from Justin Shockey is about what the county softball teams will be doing during spring break. Southwood and Manchester High School will be taking most of the break off, but Northfield and Wabash have enough players staying in town for spring break that they will be hosting some optional practices to better prepare for their upcoming games. Well, this concludes tomorrow's headlines. Have a great day, everyone.